Wasn't that interesting? Oh, yeah, duh. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oops. Hello, hello, hello. The perpetual echo, echo, echo. Oh, that's weird. Weird, weird, weird. Yeah, I guess that'll do. Okay. Wait for a few of y'all to get in there. I'm already on, Barb. I'm already live, Barb. I have been. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. Shoo-wop-doo-wop. Alex Keebler. Kerber, sorry. Jason, what's going on, brother? Ooh, Alex, number one. Off the gate. Oh, man, Gumby toys. Yeah, man, my childhood. The only thing is, back then, you had Gumby. And then right after Gumby, can anybody tell me, if you're old enough, what claymation cartoon came after Gumby on Sunday? Barbie, let's go party. Woo! Yep, 200 celebration, guys. I want to throw down a little bit tonight, whatever the hell it is. Anyway, there was a cartoon, claymation cartoon, that come on every Sunday after Gumby, or depending on where you live, maybe before Gumby. But it was called Davy and Goliath. And it was a Christian thing. They always would take a piece out of the Bible story and kind of incorporate it into his life as a child, and maybe what happened to him on the playground or at school or at home, and work it into the scriptures that way. It was cool, you know. I watched Gumby on VHS, so no idea. Yeah, I hear you. You know, I look back on it now. I was not too long ago, maybe last Christmas-ish, somewhere around there. I ran into some old Gumby reruns and was watching them, and I'm like, wow, the technology difference is so obvious. I mean, today they can just do it with a computer, you know, and it's over. And I mean, somebody literally had to sit there and make all them little clay movements and pieces and all that. Can anybody tell me, there was Gumby and Pokey, and who are the two blockheads? What's their names? Anybody know the two blockheads' names? Which I find hilarious in a kind of modern way, in a weird way. You're never a fan of anything Barbie. Yeah, there was two blockheads that were always the bad guys in every Gumby episode. I don't know about everyone, but pretty much everyone. And they were always chasing them, or the blockheads would come take something from Gumby and go into another book, and they had to chase them around. There was like them to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There were 6 main characters. And had 2 blockheads, a dinosaur, and a little blue thing, which was a girl. Which is another hilarious thing if you think about her name. But anyway, if anybody's wondering what this is my horn. And it has my name on it in Norse runes, which looks the same if I was to write it in modern English, except for the 2 tails on the O. But that is runic for Bob. And then on this side, it has a shield carved into it with 2 axes. 1 axe there, 1 axe there. But that was a gift from an old Viking friend. Kind of like a seal, maybe. Don't remember. Okay, well, the little blue thing was Goo. Her name was Goo, which I thought was funny. And then there was Prickle. Prickle was the dinosaur. And then the 2 blockheads were G and J, which I find ironic for, let's just put it in an aspect of being in the hood. You know what I mean? G and J. Yeah. It's a long story. I used to know 2 guys that were G and J, and they thought they was badass. Yeah, G and J was the bad guys. Prickle was the dinosaur. And then Goo, which I don't know why they made the chick little blue goo thing named Goo, but it was, more you think about it, it's kind of comical. Excuse me. Smash that like button, everyone. Okay. I can't, it won't let me. Anyway, for those of you that are here, I shall have some ale with you, so skull. There's 5 people on my end. Yeah, there's 5. Twisted, see, told you there's 3. Hey, Twisted, what's going on? Hope you're having a great evening. Addicted to Blades 2. What's going on, brother? Should change your name to like Samurai or Ninja EDC 2. The man is a wizard with a sword. Joe, what's up, Joe? Looking around, is you? I know one of y'all asked me if I could do this early. I was going to go on at 10, my usual time, but I think it was Neil McKenzie had to work, get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I told him I'd try to make it a little early. So here we are. Or one of y'all. My memory's shot, guys. It really, really, truly is. I've been walking to the store a lot without my wallet. Wife tell me something the night before bed, and the next day, you know, if you ever drank, for those of you who drank, and you've really tied one on, you wake up the next morning, you take the first 20 minutes of your life trying to figure out what happened the night before. Well, that's pretty much every day with me without drinking. So it's kind of weird, really. Thanks, brother. Okay, so it was you, Joe. Okay. Thought it was Neil. I don't know why, but yeah. We'll I'll get the giveaway going here shortly, as soon as possible, so you can get your sleep. I totally understand the 4 a.m. shit. And also well, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. Oh, there's Neil. We were just talking about you, Neil. But actually, it was a mistaken identity. So you're on the clear. You're good. I just was saying one of y'all was wanting me to start early because they had to be up at 4. But I figured out who it was. So I thought it was you, Neil, but it was Joe. And no problem, Joe. I aim to please. This ain't nothing but a thing anyway, you know. It's not like it has to be written in stone or anything. And y'all see the round table today? Not the EDC round table, but our government round table. Very interesting things come out of that today. I could be slightly tipsy now. Who knows? And who knows? We shall never know. I'm working on it. It's my first one, so I'm doing pretty good. Usually I'm about 4 or 5 drinks into this by the time my live starts, but not today. A little busy today. Of course, if I'd had an extra hour to get ready, Joe. Oh, yeah. Whew. Getting warm in here. I even turned the AC up. Must be me. I hate meds, man. One med makes you sweat. The other one makes you cold. One makes you sick. The other one makes you old. Meds. Throw them all in the damn garbage is what I need to do. Take my chances. 10 beers now. Wow. Sounds like my old days. Man, I'll tell you, I'd put 20 down, no problem, and go home like nothing happened. Now, I get 6, 7 in me, I'm done. And it's not that I get, like, totally wasted or anything. I get tired. Ground Fog! What's going on, bro? We made it, 200. Woohoo! Now we get to celebrate. Give some shit away. Skull! Drink it out of my horn. Celebrating. Well, I guess I could do this. See how that works. Oh, there we go. Skull, everybody. Wow, that looks really weird on the other phone. My face looks long and drawn out. That's cray-cray. Let me adjust a little bit here before I get yelled at. All right, I'll turn it down, Barb. Barb doesn't want the ceiling showing. It's where the spider lives. Leave him alone. I like my spider. 10 to 12, and I go home walking straight. Yep. Until Valhalla. Exactly. Oops, sorry about that. I should have gave a headphones warning. Yeah. They want $80 for these things. So I bought one, a drinking horn, off Amazon for like $17. Cut the end off, and then you just, make a little step in there to make the hole smaller, and it works great. So for $17, I made an $80 horn. Actually $90 or $89 for the cheapest one that I've ever found. Now you get the one with the end on it, the brass end and all that. Yeah, you're talking 150 and shit. But yeah, I ain't paying no $80 for a hollowed out horn. What else got? I'm part Norwegian. Outstanding. Yeah, me too. I got family from a lot of family from Norway, Sweden. There we go. Sweden. On my mom's side's all Swedes. Hansen's is a very popular name in Sweden as well. And then the rest of them, he's all from Germany and Switzerland. Oh, and the one Swiss guy was born in Denmark and then moved back to Switzerland. But yeah, it's a lot of Norwegian, Norse shit in my family. I mean, it carried over into our eating, our cooking back in the day,
Cliff Ross just came in too.
Who?
Cliff.
Oh, there we go. Hey, Cliff.
Reading or anything.
What's going on? Yeah, I am, and leave me alone. And they're going to hear that on there, and it's going to echo.
Jason told you to paint your ceiling.
I don't want to paint my ceiling.
It was a while ago we said it, so it don't matter.
Deadly.
Jason said maybe if I ask him, he will.
Mhm. So what's going on with you, Cliff? First sis with Barbie. Okay.
No, he said hi, sis, because I said hi,
Oh.
and and Twisted thought he was talking to him.
Oh, okay.
Her. But now there's two sisses in here.
Okay. Just wondering.
I'm bored. I just can't.
Just woke up from a nap. Okay, well, we'll let you get your coffee or whatever.
Me too. That's why I'm not on. But hi, guys.
Show them your nails.
Beachy, Beachy.
Oh, I was going to clean that. Hold that for 1 second. Because I noticed
Jeez, Louise.
it always falls in the garbage can
Oh, why is your garbage can there?
to catch some knives when they fall. Sorry, guys. Got to do a little maintenance. Yeah, maybe a little better. So what's going on with everybody? Uh-oh. Why would you do that?
I didn't know there was anything in it. I thought it was your
Yeah,
horn.
why would I tell you to hold a
I
horn?
thought it was your horn. Your blower.
No.
Pew.
Yeah. All over my leg, too.
Yeah, and all over Jet Freddy.
How she just dumped my beer all over the dog and me.
Well, I thought you were handing me a horn, dummy.
I did hand you a horn. The other horn's right there.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm talking about. I'll find something.
Hold on. Technical difficulties. Barb's celebrating her ass off. Ah, jeez. Yeah. Bedhead. You hear that? I just had something. Hi, Fred. You're gonna have to go be a good boy for a little while, okay, buddy? Just till we can get this done. Yeah, this was probably a bad idea. 1 second. I'm gonna transfer this over. Horns are okay. As long as you're standing up.
You want this?
Or when you're sitting down.
You want this?
What is that?
The shirt you got paint all over?
Yeah, that'll work. I don't even know where it is. Oh, wow. You dumped it all out.
Jason said. I didn't know. I thought it was some. I don't know. Total bad head. Jason said, we don't mind bedhead.
What'd you do with it?
I gave it to you. I'm sorry, Freddie. Freddie. I didn't mean to dump beer on you. Daddy didn't tell me to go.
Well, I get my leg, so I know it's over this way.
There we go. Come on, buddy. Go back over there.
Never hand a woman your beer.
Oh,
All right, guys.
it quit so
Well-
involved. No bad days, air days here.
Yep, me too. I hate hair anymore. Oh, mostly through from 80 to 90, I had no hair because of the military. And then after that, I wanted to try long hair, which I did, and it grew. My hair, though, comes out like a lion type thing. Really thick.
What does Neil said Olson, and then Jason said Nor Seaman.
Norse seaman is what he meant.
Norseman.
Norseman, yeah.
But well, who's Olson?
I don't know.
Neil said Olson. I guess it's new.
Oh, the names.
He's
The Nordic
Asian.
names, yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Olson.
That's what it was.
Hey, that's what Stoney is.
Yeah, Stoney's and Olson. Yep. 12 of you, huh? How long have we been in here? About 20 minutes.
What's everybody carrying today?
1 minute. Oh, that stopped for some reason.
I'm just wondering.
I'm also here. I have shave my hair every 2 weeks. Mine's about, if I'm going to keep it like this, now I just did this
2 days ago.
two or 3 days ago, and I've already got hair. I mean, it grows fast.
Awesome, Jason. Warhog's cool.
God, it's hot in here.
Wolfie's carrying a warhog.
Oh, Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be nice to have one of those. No, that was a giveaway.
Doesn't grow back.
I liked it. Don't get me wrong, a little too big for me pockets. That would be more of a, for me anyway, it would be a day bag, backpack knife type of thing. I carried it a few times. Twisted got the CVV quaking.
Nice.
Sweet. Back that up just a wee.
My carrier's in the living room. May go grab it.
Why is your carry in the living room? You should be carrying it.
It's on my nightgown.
How can you carry something? Oh yeah, you're in the nightgown. Well, why not wear one of them harness thingies? Man pouch, some shit. I got one of those on the way. It's like a chest rig, but like civilian version. Like you could actually wear it. I don't do fanny packs and man packs and stuff like that. So I'm gonna check out and see what this chest rig's like.
Joe. What was this one? The best Techman.
Best Techman. And it's purple until you look at it with real eyes and it's black.
No, it's purple.
It's black.
Purple.
You know, that knife looks a lot like the one. That is really weird. Let me see that. It's a little smaller, I think.
Thanks, sis.
Choil's not as big. That's a really light knife, guys.
Let's say carry my Ohio River Jack.
All right.
Nice.
You know, I had what the hell did I have? I had it was a single blade, titanium with that carbon shit from the same people. Appalachian something knife, but I ended up giving it away. In a giveaway. What did I do with that knife?
Clip it to you.
Oh, I sold it. That's right. Yeah, I sold it. I didn't give it away. I think, Jason, did you buy that one?
You hear Jason?
What?
Said Barbie, clip it to your unmentionables. Ben.
Right. That's snappy little
Well, I
thing.
have pockets in my nightgown, but it's one of those really silky nightgowns, so
It's really snappy. I like
it
it.
kind of hangs.
Now, they just made an XL. That is really good in the hand, guys. I mean, it just has that, if you have medium hands. Any larger, I think you'd be a little uncomfortable.
Somebody left.
It's all right. They're allowed to leave. I got 12 people.
Well, don't count me because I ain't winning anything.
Maybe clip it too. Okay.
I told him I couldn't carry it because I had a nightgown on. He said they clip it to your unmentionables.
Yeah, I think you bought that one. It's not was it a slip joint or was it a lockback? I don't remember. See what I mean? I can't remember shit. And it wasn't even that long
I've been
ago.
locked back.
I think it was right after Blade Show or right before. After. It was after Blade Show because I remember showing it from alive at Blade Show. So yeah, it was after. Slip joint, yeah.
Okay.
God, Barb, you want to trade something for this knife?
No way. That's my Trish gift.
I know, but it's a snappy little thing.
Hell no. I'm not giving nothing away Trish gave me. Well,
Anyway, snappy little knife, guys. Here, Barb. Catch.
yeah. And I gave you the Clydesdale, dummy.
No, you didn't.
Sorta.
Say that.
Sorta.
Speaking of knives, let's turn around and see what we got.
Well, don't we want to show stuff?
No.
Let's show what's going to
Why
be in
don't
it.
you do your...
Let's do what's going to be in it.
Oh.
Really? I was going to lay your stickers out and show them the stickers.
All right, go ahead. Here we go.
You can show them the knife, I can show them the stickers. Really?
I don't know where to set it. Barb's going to show y'all what's going to be in the giveaway.
Yeah, I'm showing you. He'll show you the knife, and I'll show you what's going to be in the giveaway.
Last one. I swear to fuck you that.
Okay. So we got the first aid kit. Glow Rhino patch. Tack patch. Terrain 365 patch. Are you guys seeing this? Of course you're not. Sorry, guys.
You can sit down there, you know.
No, I want to be right here. I'm showing them, but it wasn't down enough. Couldn't see them. All right. And we have a BEDC. American Knife Auctioneers. Land of the Free because of the Brave. We got a Saturday Night Live. Knife Live, sorry. We got a Mo Patty EDC. We got a Zach DSKFS. Whatever they are, shiny. Got a Devo. Got a Weed Knives. Baba Yaga. Zach stuff. Pocket razors. Zero Forks Given. Sin Cut. Traditional pocket knives. Another traditional pocket knives. Got a Tikal. Big Red EDC. Civivi. JRE Industries. Caleb, of course. Spooky Pockets. And a fidget spinner. What else? Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, okay. And then the knife, of course. And he'll pack all this stuff
And
up.
2 mini dice.
Oh, yeah. And two. These are beads.
Yeah,
Mini beads.
the holes are so small, about the only thing you can fit through them. Those
But they're
thread.
cute. They're cute. They're cute.
And I think they're loaded.
Yeah. And they will all be in a Barbie package, of course, because Rolf don't have his own.
So that's the swag.
That's the swag.
You're just going to leave it there?
Yeah, why not?
Because I need room for all the other stuff.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, there's a Barbie one in there, too. I didn't see it. And that's my last Barbie one, so you guys are really going to be lucky.
Where's that box? I have a box. Right here. Okay, as for the swag, yeah, what's everybody saying, Barb?
I don't know. Twisted said I need a Mo Patty sticker. Do not have one yet. Awesome. I'm sure she, I mean, if you win, yeah, you'll get it, but I'm sure she'll send you some if you ask her, honey. I have 2 different styles. I put the other ones in another bag, so I didn't have that one, but yeah. And Cliff's like, we couldn't see any of it. That's because it wasn't pushed down far enough. Sorry, guys.
All right, now, this next item I'm throwing in is pretty much new, but very kind of old. Don't forget the dice. Yeah, we got the dice. I'm going to leave them right there just for a minute. I have more. But I'm also going to throw in this antique. And I mean antique. Guys, how flashlights have come so far. I mean, these got dead batteries in it, but I mean, it works. It works fine. I've had it forever. Never used it because why? There's all this newer stuff, you know. So throughout the years, it's just sat in my drawer, and I do have the slip for it. So it comes with a slip. And yeah, it's a gunmetal titanium looking original Maglite.
Something you give your kids.
Maglite that's got candy.
Yeah, I
on it.
will, sis. I'm going to have some made on the 1st of next month, and I'll be sure to send you some, okay?
Yep, you're on the list.
Yeah, I got everybody on my list that's been asking.
Or is that just corrosion?
And
Might
yes,
be
you're going to
corrosion.
go on my list, girl.
But yeah, you get a Maglite with slip.
1980 mag, like Cliff said.
Yeah, probably.
It's something I would give my kids.
And for the knife, since we're at 200, I'm going to throw this bad boy in. Let me open the box.
Show me first.
It's a ways go.
It didn't show up yet. Ew, what's all over it?
It's the way I got it. It's damage from shipping. It's
Okay.
a big scuff mark.
Oh, okay.
And the knife is not that one. Oh, I'm all just screwed up big
That's the
time.
second time you did that.
I know. Wrong knife.
Did you read?
Same company, wrong knife. Okay, let's try this again. You get a box without a mark on the box. And the knife is the, wait a minute,
Show them the case with the knife and then open it.
which one is this? Oh, okay. And you, damn, that was close. And you get the case and everything that comes with it. The little, yeah, I got it too far down. There we go. And you get the case with the patch and the cloth and the advertisement and the knife. It is the Axor. Brand new. Matter of fact, it's been in the box since I received it. I've had it out maybe 2 or 3 times to do a video and now to show you guys. So,
Is that the same one as my teal one?
same one as your teal one, yes, Barb. So you get all that. And just because I'm a really obnoxious guy,
Super cool. Awesome.
you get that and the swag. And yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Sure, Twisted, I do. Thank you.
And you're also going to get what comes with that,
Joe said, sweet. Thanks, Rolf.
which is this. And as you can see,
Nice.
14C
Hell
can't be
yeah.
too bad. And this is made by our great friends at Mossy Oak.
Thanks, sis.
This thing fits so perfect in your hand. I mean, I can't go on enough about how and sharp and slicey and
Cliff said, sick.
choky.
Jason said, oh my goodness.
And yeah.
Chris said, I like it a lot. Look at it.
So basically you're going to get the full EDC package with an antique flashlight. There's the clip. There's the harness or the sheath. And as a kicker, you get there it is, homemade bead by Caleb, 1776,
Yay.
which he made specifically for this knife. So there's your prize for today. For hanging out. We'll just set that there. Set that there. Tilt the camera. Just, oops, hope I didn't do that. Oh,
Awesome sauce.
Okay.
Sis.
and,
Yeah, it is
don't
very
forget the
cool.
fidget spinner. I'll put that in the box.
Barbie, my brother is sending you your package this week. I'll text tracking. Awesome, Cliff. I am so ready to try that stuff, man.
Okay, the dice are in the box too. What do y'all think about that? Decent?
Are you sending Barbie too? You said it's an entire EDC.
There you go. No problem. No problem. Just
Only if you pay the
no, I'll pay the bus ticket.
no, I'm talking about the delivery fee.
The
The
delivery.
package thing.
So anyway, guys,
Jesus, I can't.
Skull.
More than enough, Rolf, I would say.
Thank you, Alex. Yeah, I thought you guys would like that. Nice little fixed blade.
I'm excited, Cliff.
Now here's the way we're going to give this stuff away, though. You have to go outside, run around your block naked, and then I want to see video. And the first one to send me the video wins.
Ew, why would you want to see guys?
I just want to see somebody dead.
Okay, and your white tighties. Jason said okay.
Who said?
Jason.
Oh, I'm sure. Now I want pictures with cows and Jason.
No, Jason on his, I think, my tractor sexy tractor.
Oh, there you go, tractor. That'll work.
The greenest one you got.
Just woods here. I'm down. Yeah, but don't you have like 8 feet of snow already?
Right. All right.
All right, if I have to, Jason says. Nah, we're gonna do. I got some new stuff. Okay, we've been Barbie actually. Barbie's channels where I'm gonna do all this, but
not yet. There's no
progressively every month or two I've been getting some electronics and little doohickeys for studio stuff. We're gonna turn our spare bedroom into a studio. Once we do that, it's gonna be totally different.
It'll be.
I'm hopefully before Christmas for our Christmas giveaway.
Yeah.
But I got her a mixer board with sound effects. I've got lighting. I've got all kinds of stuff. We're going to make it a little more interesting instead of just bland and common,
Okay, Joe.
Where'd Joe go?
He said, Barbie, I'm just waiting on a ride to the post office. I don't drive anymore.
Yeah,
We don't either.
we don't either.
Well, we have no choice because we don't have a vehicle.
My doctor told me 2010, 11, not to drive. But fortunately, he didn't turn it into the state
Right.
because they haven't sent me a letter yet.
And he still has his license.
But I was sternly told not to ever drive again. I have blackouts. I haven't had one lately.
Cough apnea.
Syncope.
Cough syncope.
Cough syncope.
He coughs and then he blacks out.
Yeah. It's like a seizure. Basically, if you ever seen the movie Black Hawk Down, and they were all in the hangar having a meeting, and the one lieutenant started coughing, and he fell on the floor and went into a seizure, that's what happens to me. And it has happened while I was driving. I had nothing happen because I can feel it coming. And your feet, okay, well, that sucks. Yeah, you gotta feel everything. So, he told me no more driving because they had me to actually do a test.
Alex.
They sent me to a heart specialist because they thought it was my heart shutting off oxygen to my brain. And while I was in the heart specialist office, he told me to take a deep breath just by, stethoscoping me on my chest. I took a deep breath and it happened right. And he literally had to catch me before I hit the floor. So.
Clip said his feet are paralyzed, can't drive.
Yeah, I read that.
My ex-wife used to have false seizures too. That's terrible, Jason. And Cliff.
So therefore, I'm not supposed to be driving, which I haven't in a long time anyway. So
He wanted the spear on, Alex did.
the what?
He wanted the light on.
Oh, the
He said-
sphere.
He said, turn the spear on. That'll light it up.
Oh, yeah. The thing is, I don't know what you guys see,
I see white.
but it just looks like white, and it's actually blue.
Well,
Now
the
it's
outside of
purple.
it's showing up.
Now it's teal. Now it's yellow. Now it's back to blue. I don't
wonder if this is the closer that you get, it's better.
know.
I'll tell you. Wait a minute. Let me see.
Yeah, now you can see color,
Okay.
but it is actually vivid. The colors
It
on
is.
this are real vivid
All right.
in person.
Sit it down in front of it.
And the eyes actually come with it when you buy one. So I, like a tard, stuck the eyes on it. My ex-wife, what was that? Something just flew by my head. Oh, where was I?
My ex-wife used to have false seizures too.
Okay.
Hi, Tegan.
Dagan, what's going on? Sue and Shay had a live yesterday, I think it was, and I went to push on it and it said private. So I was like, oh, must have been an earlier live or something.
That's what he asked what the little glowy thingy was. Tegan did. It's a sphere.
This is Olite.
Oh, white
Sphere.
sphere.
Yeah, they sent that to me out of the blue. Apparently, they have every once in a while, they pick names out of their Facebook group and just send people shit.
Right.
That's how I got it.
Wait a minute. Jason said it's changing colors. Yeah, you can put it on different modes.
Yeah,
You can
and
do it in white. You can do it in red, blue, I think.
it goes up and down on the bottom here. It's magnetic, so you can
sticks to stuff.
hang it upside down if you want. And if you hold it, it gets brighter or it gets dimmer. So that's totally bright right there. That's as bright as it gets, which is in real life really, really bright. Let's turn it down a little bit though. That seems to be interfering
Looks pretty good.
with the colors. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, they sent that to me on the blue.
Well, it also jumps and it waves.
Yeah, and then you can hook it to an app on your phone and make it do other shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's pretty cool, Tegan.
I kind of like that little thing. Yeah, they're inexpensive. I think they're under $20.
Alex said that the app has a ton more color options. If you
Right.
link it.
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh, it's hot in here.
Yeah, it is hot in here. Turn the AC down one, please.
Sure.
Hit it twice. Just hit the bottom arrow twice.
I know how to work the damn thing. But it's never off.
Oh, that's why it's warm in here. The window's open. And it's still warm here in the south, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Joe's got to go. How many people we got? 13. Where'd everybody go? Must be something big going on somewhere else. Oh well, better chances for you guys, right? A lot of people don't like me no more, so but it's fine. I don't
Tegan
care.
said also me and Shay go like
Oops.
Five every Tuesday at 7:30.
Okay, well that's
Central
yeah. It was
Eastern
after
Time.
it was like 9 o'clock when it popped up on my
They usually stay on for an hour or a
thing, and it went to you guys, and then just cut off and popped up private. I'm like, oh,
Jason
okay.
said my furniture just kicked on at 66. I beat that furnace. Is there somewhere you can plug this in?
Right there. Blood on my back. That's fine with me. Oh, excuse me, guys.
But what's plugged in now?
Barbie, read my last message.
Hang on a minute. Plugging a fan in. So that. Oh, Cliff.
Oops, I hit the camera.
I was totally paralyzed for 14 months. I can walk again, so I am not complaining about my feet. Oh, well. Well, that sucks. I hate to hear that.
Well, I'm glad you're better, though.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm glad you're better.
Furnace, sorry. Jason said.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew that's what he was saying.
Yeah, ours is set at 74.
Well, it's down to 70 now.
But did you put it all the way to 70?
Well, 71.
Okay, it'll chill down. It works good if you don't have the window open. That's why it's hot in here.
Okay.
Window's wide open.
Well, it's open because I had
The big fan
big
on.
blower
This house in the south, before central air became
central air.
feasible for everybody to pay for, these houses were built with exhaust fans. And there's a huge exhaust fan in my attic.
Hell yeah.
And if you open all the windows on fall and spring days, it's beautiful in here. It'll suck so hard it closes doors, man. I mean,
Yeah, it takes that stagnating smell out.
and it keeps a good, flow of air in and out of the house. But
Yeah.
what a lot of people did down here in the summers, when it's cool in the morning, they'd flip it on for an hour, get the house cooled down, and then close all the windows up and use fans.
Mm.
And it would keep the house tolerable to where you could live without having AC.
That's horrible, Cliff. My dad had his back broken, and I don't know how many places, but they had him in a body cast. This was back in the early 70s.
Oh, you're talking about Chuck?
No, my dad.
Oh, your dad? Oh, I saw that.
Cliff
Yeah.
said he broke his back in 2 places.
Ouch.
And my dad, an air conditioning unit fell off of I am so brain farted tonight. Off a big, gigantic, tall shelving unit, and it landed on top of him and bent him in half and broke his back.
All right.
He said, "Cool, sounds
What
cool."
did you do, Rolf? I don't remember, Joe. Who knows?
About what?
I don't know. He just said, "What did you do, Rolf?" In caps.
What was that about?
I
Bill?
don't remember. Sounds cool, Rolf. Okay. All right. Let's get this thing on the way then, so we can get Joe to where he's got to go.
Yeah, he said he's gonna go to bed about 10.
Yeah, let me get my pen.
You want me to do the number?
Yeah, you do the number. Well, let me give you a range first. Come here. Here's a pen.
All right.
You can use that one or the other one. It don't matter.
So the range is going.
Nope,
What?
not yet. Just get your numbers, get everything. Give me the number, and then I'll tell him the range.
Oh, okay.
He said he must have pissed somebody off. Oh, me, yeah. Yeah, I pissed a few people off. Apparently the one live I did, they didn't like
you want
honesty.
that in half, right?
Yeah, please.
Okay, hold on a minute.
I took offense to a video somebody made that was for all of us, and I didn't think it was
You don't have to write 150.
right that they said what they said. And I had a couple other YouTubers actually call me out on it. Like, what does this mean? Why is he saying this? So one night in my live, I decided to express myself, and now the whole Florida cartel hates me. So, oh well, I'm sorry. Don't say things and you won't hear things. I mean, you know.
Anywho,
Anyhow.
I got the number. See, guys, here's the number. And put it right here.
There's the number. I need a green light from somebody, anybody, and then I'll give you all the range.
Whoever's faster. How about I do this? There's the green. There we go.
1 to 50.
1 to 50, guys, and go. There, Lost. I like your lies, Dayton said. Oh, yeah. 1 to 50, guys.
All right, Jack. Really? I don't even know what the number is. So. What was he talking about? Oh, the Florida thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it had nothing against anybody. I just thought it was kind of rude what was said, you know. And basically, it was, if you don't do what we say, the knife, and this was exact word for word, the knife community has ways of getting rid of you. I'm like, why would you even say that? You know, and who are you to tell us how to run our channels and our lives? You know, it pissed me off. It really did, and I
Joe wrote start.
you know, I voiced my opinion on
It
it.
was started, Joe. Go ahead. And
Yeah, it's already been started.
I put the green hearts up.
Yeah, go ahead, Joe.
It's the Barbie.
Between 1 and 50 for those of you that left, came back, whatever.
1 to 50, guys.
But yeah, a bunch of people took offense to what I said, and so whatever. It is what it is. I guess if you piss everybody off from the beginning, at the end you find out who took it as, you know, I was speaking for a couple of us as well, because they voiced their opinion to me, other YouTubers, and then I just kind of released it out on my live. It was right after Blade Show, and yeah, speaking of Blade Show, after this thing's over, I got a few things I'd like to say about Blade Show.
Chris said not all balls are in the knife community are all right.
Oh no, I mean you're gonna have shit like that, but when a member of the community that's
Stop for a second. Hey, John, you might want to change that because it's the same as Jason's. Well, you don't want to.
and
I want to be in the-
what was I even saying now? You keep interrupting me.
Don't down me.
Shit. Anyway, yeah. So I just was like, well, who are you? Oh, he was, yeah, the person that said it, yeah. Yeah, he's a very highly looked at person in the community. And yeah, a lot of people took offense to what I said. So, oh well. We'll just leave it at that. You speaking for others in the
You're speaking for others in
known community. Yeah, well, you know, like I said, people brought it to me and was wanting to know why it was said to even start with, and who the hell was he talking about? And I said, well, in general, I guess all of us. It was about the new YouTubers, the new people that just started their YouTube channel, is what it was based on, and how he thought we should be doing our channels, and if we don't do certain things this way or that way, then the community has a way of getting rid of us. And basically it had to do with llama. You know, it came out, I guess, about that because,
yes.
you know, so it started with that and then kind of worked its way into the new YouTubers, how if we don't do certain things the right way, this way, that the community has a way of getting rid of us. So I voiced my opinion on that, and a lot of people that I thought were my friends have decided to just say, fuck you. So, whatever. The only thing I really said about it was I thought it was uncalled for. And it kind of hurt my feelings in a lot of ways. And I don't know.
Alex says now we know it, that it's not 47.
I don't even know what it is. I have no clue what she wrote down. Well, I guess out of the 12, 13, 14 of us there is. It was 9 when we started this, but I guess we can put up if for anybody just come in, it's 1 to what, 50? Yeah, 1 to 50. Throw a number in real quick because you got about 15 seconds, and I'm going to have somebody throw up stop signs, and we're going to give this shit away. Now, one more thing about the giveaway. It might be a week or two before you get it. Not 2 or 3 months like bees, but a week or 2 or 3.
Well, we're kind of behind too.
So, patience, my
Me too,
friends.
Jason.
Patience. You always get what I give, and you always will get a little more than what you were supposed to get.
There's the
So,
stop. I put the stop up.
okay, the stop is up. Let me wait till I see it. There it is.
It's right there now.
Do-do-do. Wait a minute.
You open it up in front of
Yeah, I will. Hold on.
You don't.
Well, I didn't want to blow everybody's eardrums out. All right.
Oh, yeah.
36. And what does it look like on the other camera?
It's 36.
Oh, it is. It ain't even mirrored. That's cool. 36.
And no one got 36, but whoever's the closest.
Without going over.
All right, Joe.
Everybody knows the rules.
Joe is 27. Let's see.
Oh, the 37. There's green. 37.
Joe Casper. 27. 27's closest.
Wait a minute. What was the number? Oh, 36.
36. Joe's 27, which is closest to 36.
Oh, okay. Twisted's over by 1.
I know. I cringed when she put that.
Sorry, sister. 27.
It's 27. There's only a couple people in here. I see it.
That
I
it?
know. I know, right, sis? Well, as soon as you wrote it, I was like, dang.
So Joe wins?
Yeah.
Well, look at how that worked out.
Congrats, Joe.
Congrats, Joe.
You didn't blow your horn.
Well, hold on.
No way. He said, no way. Shut up. Yes, you did, brother.
All because of you. We even tweaked the live just for you today.
Hey, sis, I'm going to send you a sticker back.
Yeah, we're going to send you some swag.
Since you've been number 1 for a while here.
We'll even give you one of them there moped stickers.
Rig.
Yeah, you were close to, Jason. I saw that. Is it? Was it rigged? Did you rig it?
Yeah, I rigged it.
Damn it, Barbie.
You're welcome, Joe.
Anyway, one more look, Joe. Joe won this 14C blade, mossy oak, Look how thick that is. Oh yeah, lots of life out of that baby. And if anybody wants this knife, they have it on Amazon right now for under 20 bucks. For 14C.
Mossy oak.
Mossy oak, great materials, man.
You're
That goes in the
welcome,
box.
You're welcome.
And Joe, you also won
Someone had to say it, Jason said.
the Wixco. Excellent. Which I think is a very nice work knife. It reminds me a lot of the Penguin, just fancier. Basically.
Got a rhino at the front though.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me
It's
of
got
the
a
rhino.
belly on it, you know, which is cool for slicey shit. But yeah, really nice. So I got the Wixco on the, yep, it does. Got the Wixco on the pivot.
He said, I like it.
And it gets a patch that's removable. You
You're
can
awesome too, sis.
you can
You and Blue, all of you guys.
take your little patch with you and put it on another pouch or whatever.
Sorry, I just get excited. If I'm not live with you guys and Rolf's live, I just get excited and want to be in it. Sorry, especially when it's a giveaway.
So there you go, Joe. Glad we could help you. Should just send it to you.
Jason said, Joe, you're getting Barbie too.
Yeah, and you're getting Barbie.
You gotta pay the shipping. Hey, Hunter, you missed it.
Well, what's up, brother?
Barbie and Rolf, this is everybody. Yeah, you missed it, brother.
Anybody see anything on the knives up here on the table
Who's Tommy?
that you would like to take a look at? Curious about? Anything? We already did the carry thing, so. Not now, honey. Not now.
Peaches, no. No.
That's better. Yeah, we ordered a bunch of these little dice.
They can pick the color if he wants to pick the colors.
I don't know. What Joe, which color would you rather have? The reddish pink dice or the regular clear dice?
No, there's the
Oops.
pink ones. There's little pink ones, and then there's bright yellow ones.
Or better yet, give them a set of both. I already got red ones in the box.
Actually, these are orange.
I already have red ones or orange, whatever they are in the box.
Okay, so we'll do this. We'll give you one of each.
Yeah.
We'll give you 3 of them.
No, 4.
4?
Give them 2 white ones because I already got.
They're
2.
not white. They're
Whatever they are.
green.
Because I already got the
There's
2.
4.
I already-
Actually, I got a blue one. I'll give you.
Anyway,
Peach,
she just
come here.
tripped over the dog because they
Come
got
here,
to be up
Peach.
everybody's
She's
butt.
laying in the damn beaver.
Anyway, we'll put them in the box.
Come
Now
here.
they're in the box.
Come here. She went out.
And yeah, probably.
Come on, girl.
Where'd you? Timu. But back to that. Yeah, we were trying. I wanted some for beads for knives, you know, to put on the end of a lanyard. Well, this is what they came, and I was like, no, I guess we better read the whole thing next time we order them because we want inch or quarter inch, no,
You
half
want
inch, or maybe it was 3/4 of an inch. Regular size dice, whatever the hell size they are. That's what we wanted, but we ended up with these things that are about the size, a little bit bigger than a pea. So, yeah, we're just giving them away in our swag packs and shit like that. Because it came, you got 50 of them of all different kinds of colors and shit for like $2.50, $2.50.
Where'd you put the swag at?
All over here by the box, which you buried everything.
Hey, Bear, I didn't touch them.
You put the fan on top of it.
Did I?
Yeah.
And then you get all those, all
Um,
them patches and stuff.
my camera's doing something weird.
And a really cool fidget spinner. Now I have these in red and blue too, if you prefer red or blue other than the green.
And you're welcome, Joe.
Yeah.
You're very welcome. And yes, it was rigged, obviously. I'm kidding. Well, you know, we had to do it an hour early so Joe could get in before he had to wait, you know, because he got up early in the morning. Then he wins the thing. I don't know, it might be rigged. Who knows? Nah, I'd never rig anything. Hell no. Why? It's too much fun doing it the right way. But yeah, my camera's doing something weird here. I think she's got it on portrait is what I think she's got it on. That's what happens when you give your wife your phone to take pictures.
Come on, Jack.
Now it's kind of clearing up. And y'all seen this last Sunday? I got to get on the Wienermobile. And I got my whistle back, man. First time, I ain't been on the Wienermobile since like 72. They used to come around our neighborhood about twice a summer. And they'd go to this one corner, and it would be in the newspaper like days before they get there. And then all the parents would take the kids to this corner. Here come the Wienermobile. And mom would sign a waiver. We'd get on. They'd give us a hot dog and a drink, take us around the block a few times, and then drop us back off. And then they used to do that every summer for as long as I lived in LA anyway.
Neighbor's cat must have been out there because Fred's barking at the ground.
So yeah, they was up in town during our town festival. That day, it was originally built in 62.
Hi, Henry.
Henry G. What's going on, brother?
He already said 5 things.
But yeah, they brought it to town, and it's one of the original Wienermobiles. It's actually the one I was probably on. And yeah, that was pretty cool. And the whistle works.
And Twista said, give me that baby dog. I'll hug her.
Yeah. What the hell's outside there flipping out about?
Someone's in the yard, and he's sniffing there and freaking out. I'm guessing their cats were over here.
Probably. We got new neighbors across the street.
Yeah.
They got a puppy husky. And I don't know how many cats they got.
There's 3.
2 or 3. And they think, apparently they didn't live in the town before. They lived in the woods because all their animals are running like wide open.
Okay, sis.
So, I don't know. What's up with this?
She said she sent her mailing address to me.
Oh, okay. We should have that on our books.
Joe said Barbie Red 1. Yeah, I think I do have your Addie girl.
Red 1.
But yeah, I'll get it again. I'll make sure I don't have it. Puppy Husky. Yeah, he ran loose the other day and was causing some havoc, and his owner had to be talked to.
Yeah.
We don't let our dogs run around loose here.
We live in the city area of the town, but it's not really a city. There's 1,000 people who live here.
Yeah.
But
it's our neighborhood. And,
but there is a leash law. You have to keep your dogs under control at all times.
uh-huh.
You can't just leave your dogs out the door to go pee and they come back hours later.
Our one neighbor does, but it doesn't really leave.
Yeah, the one neighbor does it, but they don't go out of the yard. So
Unless we walk out on the road.
yeah, unless we walk out.
But yeah.
I think you have. Yeah, we should have your address, Joe. I'm sure we do. I think we sent you something. If we sent you something before, we have your address.
I'll go double check on everybody's.
Yeah, please do. She's gone. Now what do you want to do? Let's start the real party. Hope everybody's doing good. Life's been kind of, I don't know. Here at the house has been kind of stagnant, boring. I don't know. It's kind of like that. Summer's over, fall's coming, holidays are coming, and it's kind of that lull in between, you know? Kind of time to rest up for the holidays, I guess. So it's been pretty quiet, and keep telling us about her stinky feet. Stinky feet. Who's talking about stinky feet? Who got stinky feet? My brother. Oh my God. I didn't know what stinky feet was till my brother, man.
Sis, Trina, you're still in the same place, right? I got that address. Levelin. And yes, Joseph, unless you've moved, I still have yours. Angola. My feet don't stink.
that off.
Okay, well, then I'll get your new Addie, girl.
Oh yeah, they should have a new address. Yeah.
I have her old
Yeah.
address.
Accept the old address then.
Levelland.
That's
now
right,
we're
yeah.
in
Duh.
Bolton. Okay.
Do it.
Joseph, you're still in Angola, right?
You should drive by that place all the time. Across the turnpike.
Who's gonna have stinky feet?
I don't know.
Um,
Keep telling us about her stinky feet.
it says keep telling us about her stinky feet.
I know, I have no clue. Yeah, he says yeah.
All right, bro. So we are good. Good. And I'll get yours, Trina, from, yeah.
When she sent you.
Yeah, she sent it to me on fucking, never remember,
Instagram.
Instagram. I'm losing it, guys. Cool.
Got something to show you here. Some of you older folks.
Tegan said also I love fall. It's my favorite season.
Yeah, fall and
I like spring.
pretty much
summer.
everything till January, mid-January is my favorite time of the year. After that after Christmas, and then just that dead, rainy, snowy, blah 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 time period between like mid-January to like March sucks.
I like
I
it
sleep.
From April. I like it from April to September.
And spring's kind of okay. I'm not a
guess
big
I like
spring
all.
freak,
I
but
like all year. I don't know.
in summer, depending on what day it is, because when you get older, heat really sucks, and I got to stay in the house most of the time because of my damn medical issues. But
And it's hot in the summer. We don't even go outside then either, but we.
anyway, this is an old sharpener that my grandfather had hanging in his workshop forever. And I found it in an old box of tools that was sent down to me after he passed.
We used to live near Erie Lake.
Yeah, we used to live by Lake Erie.
Joe said moved next to a big lake.
Yeah, you move next to a big lake, Joe.
Big lake snow.
You know what happens? You get 4 feet of snow in the winter.
Yeah, we did every year.
Yep.
Early.
Good old lake effect snow.
And fall fishing.
Yeah, made in the USA. I ain't tried it on a knife yet, but
Yeah.
that's what people used to sharpen their shit with.
Retaken.
Kind of interesting, huh? Also, I love fall.
No.
It's no.
Down the
Oh,
bottom.
the bottom one.
In fall fishing.
Oh yeah, dude.
And honey.
Steelhead
Best
salmon
hunting.
fishing. Ugh. I miss it so bad. And hunting. Yeah, I was gone. End of September till mid-January, I was in the woods. Where's Bob? In the woods.
Yeah.
Or where's Bob? Up at the tributaries of Lake Erie, or up at the St. Lawrence Seaway, or
Going down the Allegheny.
somewhere. Yeah, man.
In a cliff. 4 feet of snow ain't shit.
Yeah, right.
37 feet in one winter.
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
And then Joe said, I know I live next to a big lake, Erie. Look up Angolia real quick.
Yeah, I know where Angola is. Yeah, I know exactly where it is.
Yeah, you do know.
Actually, I have a funny story about Angola. We went to Rich Stadium in 1979, 80? Rocktoberfest at Rich Stadium.
Is it okay if I tell everybody I'm going to go do my thing?
Yeah, okay, go ahead. Hold on a minute, guys.
I just want to say goodnight to everybody. I'm going to go and do the rest of my stuff that I was doing. And I love you guys. And congrats, Joe. And I'll get that out to you, Trina, as soon as possible. Love you guys. Have a great night. I'll be watching on here, but I got stuff to do. Later, dudes.
Bye, Barbie. But anyway, there was this big Rocktober festival they were having at Rich Stadium, and it actually broke a record. 84,000 people showed up for it, and it was Iron Maiden was the opening act, and if I remember right, it was with the original singer, not Bruce Dickerson. And then after him was Ted Nugent, and literally they had to drag Ted off the stage with his wife because he wouldn't get off. That guy played for like 4 hours, man. It was a total nut show. And then it was Loverboy and then Foreigner. Now, yeah, kind of a mix of different styles of rock. It was kind of a weird show, to be honest, but Ted Nugent filled in for Sammy Hagar because Sammy Hagar come down with some kind of weird flu and was hospitalized. So Sammy called Ted. Ted filled in for him. You was there? All right. I used to have my shirt up until I moved here. Somehow I lost it between there, up north, and here 20 years ago. So, and it pisses me off to this day. But there was a little corner bar right outside the stadium, and they sold half-gallon jugs of beer. And you were allowed 2 to bring into the stadium. So that's how we did that. And man, oh my Jesus, Lord have mercy, what a time. Anyway, this concert gets over. We're trying to find a car because we paid some dude to park in his yard for $10. And trying to figure out where the hell we even parked. So we went to the bar because we knew how to get to the bar from the car. So we went to the bar, had a couple more drinks to try to liven up a little bit, and then went to the car. We get to the car, and here's this blonde chick leaned up against the car. And that's the only car left. So we figured it was somebody that lived in the house or a friend or something, just kind of guarding the car. And Jack, the driver of the car, he's like, "Can I help you?" And she's like, "My friends left me, and I was wondering if you guys were going past Angola." And Jack's like, "Yeah, gotta drive right by there." So we ended up giving this chick a ride home. She was cool and everything. But yeah, what a wild concert that was, man. I was like, what, 16? Yeah, I was 16. So it was a year before I joined the military. And I joined the military in 80. So was it that summer? Because it was that summer before I joined the military. Actually, I turned 17 in December and joined the military on the 11th. I was there and was passed out in the car until Nuge. Yeah, they had people, and he kept getting on the mic saying, "Yeah, they're trying to get me to leave. What do y'all think?" And we're like, "No, we don't," because we really weren't there for Loverboy. I wasn't anyway. I wasn't there for Loverboy at all. They were more of a chick band. So, and even Loverboy was kind of on that side too. But what was funny, if you remember, Joe, they had a banner across the top of the stage. And right when Foreigner come out, which was the last act, they pulled the cover off the banner, which said Foreigner 4. And just as they pulled that cover off, the sun came out and hit the banner because it had been drizzling kind of off and on all day, rainy, kind of one of them things, you're wet and then you drive and then you're wet. But the sun never came out until that one point when they pulled the banner, the sun just came out and hit the banner. And everybody was like, whoa, you got to imagine everybody there was messed up on something. So it was kind of a God thing, I guess. But that's one of the memories I have from that. That was a crazy time, man. 84,000 people showed up for that thing. Tickets were $10. $10 freaking for general admission. Crazy. Try to get one of them tickets now. Are they like 210 or something like that? It's crazy how much shit's got expensive. Either my chat froze or everybody left. And somebody say something, anything like pizza. Somebody say pizza. Anybody. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, my chat just started working again. That was weird. Thanks, Twisted. Lamb of God cons? Yeah, I bet. I ain't never been to one, but I've seen a few of their videos. Pizza. Neil says pizza. Jeez, Joe, you won the prize. Now you're number one in chat. Jeez. You're welcome. No problem. Yeah, it was crazy. All right, Joe, you take care. Glad everything worked out for you. Everybody give Joe a big round of applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you have a good evening, Joe. Yeah, that's weird. On Barbie's phone, it looks like my face is really long. I don't know. She must have her camera set. Something. Yeah, I saw that. They only got a handful, like 10 shows or something like that. And I looked up, somebody said in chat, it might even have been you, Neil, about Rush yesterday being back on tour. Somebody said something about it yesterday or the day before. And I went and looked up, well, who the hell's the drummer? And it's some chick from Germany. I had never heard of her. But then it said she played in one of the bands that I do know, which now I can't remember, but I guess she's pretty good. But, think about it. Who really cares about the drummer anyway? Other than Neil Peart, don't get me wrong. I mean, when it comes to Rush, all three of them boys stood out. But in a general sense, you go see a band, who really cares about the drummer? So drummers are probably your easiest switch out. If you're going to switch anybody in the band, drummer, then be bass player, then guitar player, then singer. Singer is the worst one to switch out because usually the singer and the guitar player make the band. So, did you have a good night, Joe? Cheers. Jeff Beck. Yep. Yeah, that's what I saw. So, obviously, she knows how to play. But we'll see. Rush is one of them bands that's, you don't just like Rush. You either like them or you don't at all. And I'm one of them kind of guys that hate love songs. Don't get me wrong, love songs are cool. I don't hate them, but I'm tired of them. Dawkins. I love Dawkins to death. Love George Lynch. Love his guitar playing. But apparently somewhere along the line, some chick really hurt Donnie Dawkins really bad because every one of his songs, just about, are about love and his broken heart. Me, on the other hand, I like stories. Like Iron Maiden, stories. Rush. Futuristic or historical stories. It's just, it's really cool the way they did their music. 1 second, guys. I gotta let a dog in. Come on, buddy.
I was coming out to get him.
All right, I got him. I thought he was right here, but he was actually on the other leash, but it's cool. I got him. Hi, Jack. Hi, buddy. Sorry, can't give you your butt rub right now, but watch out. Lay down with your other puppies. Be a good boy. Thank you. But I'm more into the storytelling aspect when it comes to music. Guitarist and the singer, or yeah, exactly. I mean, it's even hard for a guitar, like say Dawkins, for instance. Yeah, George Lynch left, and pretty much Dawkins fell off the map. I mean, yeah, they got a new guitar player. Yes, he plays just like George, but it's not George. So, it'd be like replacing Angus Young. You can replace Malcolm, but you can't replace Ella. There are some great drummers, and you can tell a good band. Yeah, you can tell. Yeah, I totally agree with that statement. Because there's some bands that just keep the drummer in the background. It could be a hired hand for all you know. Hell, half the time, some drummers, you can't even see who the hell they are. So. Closest Rush show to me is in LA or Fort Worth. Yeah, there's nothing close. I don't think there was anything close to us, if I remember right.
Def Leppard.
No, I'm talking about Rush.
No, I'm talking about Def Leppard with the drummer.
Oh, the one. Well, see, yeah, that's another thing. Well, but see, he had a beat. he come out with a certain beat thanks to Mutt Lange. And if y'all ever listen to Shania Twain's one song, I can't remember what the hell the name of it is, and then Pour Sugar on Me by Def Leppard, it's the same song, just different lyrics. Because she was married to Mutt Lange, who produced Def Leppard. Which I liked old Def Leppard. Me and My Wine, their first album, I thought they were actually going to head towards a harder rock side.
Come on, guys.
And then their big commercial breakout album, which was Hysteria?
Peach, come.
Or was it before Hysteria?
Come.
Well, maybe it was the one before. But it was commercially good, but it wasn't as hard as the first one. So Five Finger Death, yeah, I love them guys, man. Matter of fact, when I did my Viking shit, when in my costume, I would have the red handprint over my face. That was my war paint. Yeah, Def Leppard's they just had a good, easy music. The singer he had a raspy voice like mine, you know. And they were all young. They were pups, man. They were pups. Matter of fact, their first album, the drummer was like 16, 17 years old. And the rest of them were all in their early 20s or not even 21 yet. So, yeah, they were young pups when they first come out. And they had no idea to do what they did with that money. If you ever watch that it's kind of a docudrama about them. They emphasize a lot in the beginning of the movie how careless they were with their money. FFDP all the way. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, there's some good, their music is backboned really hard on the music part. And the lyrics. Yeah. Lyrics are great. Whoever writes the lyrics does a hell of a good job. What we got left? 10? Hell, we got more people now we did in the giveaway. All right, let's get back to something here. I got a few things I want to say about some knives. Okay, I got a new one here. Let's get rid of the wiener. Y'all know what this is, right? So, what's this? 35? CMP S30V. Not a bad little unit. It's a lot bigger. This is one of the reasons why I got it. Let me set that there. Where's my other one? Where you at, girl? There you are. Here's my pair of 3 lightweight. It's about even. So yeah, oops. There we go. Yeah, size difference is phenomenal between the pair of 2. Oops. And the 3. Of course, this is lightweight. Stop it. Yeah, I really like this. Got the compression lock just like the other one. But nice and snappy. Still ain't got it broke in yet. But hey, what's up, Mick? Where y'all been hanging? Yeah, we've had a big ass giveaway and everything. Only 9 people showed up for it. And Joe won. Yeah, I'm starting to like Spyderco pretty good. I don't know. I guess what did it for me with Spyderco originally was when they became popular. A lot of them 3 o'clock in the morning shows would come on and they'd have like 20 of these things, cheap imitation looking Spydercos. I mean, you could tell they were imitations. They didn't even have to, I even forget what half the hell of them shows were called, but they were ugly, the copies they were trying to sell. So it just made it even worse. And that, but when you get one in hand, it's a totally different story. I mean, I like the way that feels. It just fits. And the blade now being longer and bigger, yeah, I mean, I can see why everybody likes them. I really do. It's just so damn bad that these American companies got to charge so much. And yeah, I know they got to pay insurance for it. Jack, go lay down. I just let you in. I don't know what it is. Is it really the cost of making the knife? Is it really? Or is it just a tax? Like Benchmade has a butterfly tax. Is that a spider tax? I mean, Spyderco ain't as bad as Benchmade as price-wise, but still. I just wish more American companies would be opening. I really wish American companies would take these knife makers in and make their knives for them, for one. Instead of, we're not interested, or we have our own in-house designers, or whatever excuse they come up with. I just don't get it. I don't know why. They could be making all kinds of bank. If I ever won the lottery, won the lottery, not a couple million, but 50, 80 million bucks, I would definitely buy a building, have top-notch CNC equipment brought in, and a bunch of you guys to run it, and we'd make everybody's knife in-house right here in America. Right freaking here. Then you would see knife prices drop dramatically. All it's going to take is that one person to do that. I don't have enough.
I know, I'm saying it's rubber hands.
For some reason, my camera isn't working the way it normally should.
Because you have it.
Hey, Barbie EDC girl, I didn't realize Ralph was on Happy. What?
He didn't realize you were on, and that his internet or his power's been going in and out.
Oh. Well, I posted it on my post yesterday, day before. Oh, okay. For 2 days? Yeah, you missed a good one, Mick. Yes, you did. Let me show you. Joe wanted himself an Axor, which you know what an Axor is, I'm sure. And I threw in the old Mossy Oak 14C Sakes, or reverse tanto, however you all want to say it, but it's actually an English sax. A lot of people think the Sakes was Viking. It wasn't. The Sakes was actually made by the Saxons and adopted by the Vikings. Yeah, I love this knife. I'm going to pick up another one. They're on Amazon right now on sale. $15, guys. $15.99, 14C. Big old thick blade. Beautiful in the hand, both hands even. And it does come with a lanyard. Oops. Except for the bead. The bead, Caleb did. And then I also gave away an antique. Mick. Yep. Never used it. It's just been laying in my shit forever. Oops. Where'd the knife go? Oh, there it is. And then a bunch of swag and fidget spinner. And it's my 200 giveaway. Been talking about it for days, Mick. Jesus. And Valley, how you doing, brother? Yep, classic Maglite. I've had that thing packed away for I don't know how long. I moved here with it, so it's 20 years old there. And I had it probably up north another 10, so it's about 30 years old. I never used it. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was pretty good. My next one will probably be around, I'll do one at 300. Hell, I probably do one about every live anyway, so what does it really matter? But actually, as far as big dog goes, I'll do one around. All right, Twist. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out. Really do. Thank you very much. And you, Blue, have a great night. Okay. That's awesome. The old classic. Maddie's, yeah. Well, we started an hour early. Usually I don't go on until 10. We started an hour early because Joe had to get to bed and get up at 4 a.m. So I told him I'd work with him the other day when he was on Barbie's Live. And so I started an hour early, and Joe won. Imagine that. There was no cheating involved. It was straight up and up. So, but there was only 9 people in the whole giveaway. Kind of depressed over that. I might have to drink a lot now, just because of that. Nobody likes Rolf no more. Nobody wants to come see him. Oh well. More for us, right? I guess that's what happens when you piss everybody off. Jack, quit throwing your harness under my feet. Shit. I know there's no real time slots open anymore. I was going on after bees on Friday nights, but then he started running into 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. So I was like, that can't happen. And then, of course, what's his face comes on at after bees or right around that time, sitting by the shitter in the middle of a parking lot somewhere. Said Stevie, he's always on Friday night, so everybody flocks over there after bees. So I was like, well, where the hell am I going to fit in? So I finally just said, well, Maddie comes on at 7, 8, 9, 10. That gives him 2 hours. Fuck it, I'll go on at 10 Wednesday night. And until I find something better, I'll just stay right here. Mine's not so much about knives and the seriousness of knives and everything else as most people's channels. I mean, most people's channels, if you get off topic, they go all to hell on you. Here, you can pretty much get away with talking about anything. Back to the Spyderco thing now. Anybody ever had this Para-2 with the Digicamo? Anybody ever had that one? I think it was I found one on Blade HQ. I think it was a Blade HQ thing, maybe. Because I'm not finding one of these in the actual Spyderco right now. I mean, it's an older knife, but still pretty light, though, for as big as it is. I am impressed about that, too, as well. And it's got the D10's a little weak. Of course, we could tighten it up. Of course, this one ain't much better either, to be honest with you. Yeah, a little tighter. Yeah, they're good work knives. I don't know, that shape just does something. And I like the handle on the Para-2 better. I really do. Just, it feels better. I got more room. Don't get me wrong. 3's sweet. But yeah, you're offline. Yeah, I thought so. What's happening? Am I still here? Am I back? Am I gone? Anybody know? Yeah, my internet's still good. Did I go off for a minute, guys? Anybody? Am I off? Barb, am I on? Am I still live? Because a big thing just popped up. Not for you, not for me. What? Spyderco, not for you, or I'm not live for you? You have to forgive me. I've been celebrating, Alex. Alex been hanging tough. One of the first ones in here. Thank you, Alex. I didn't go anywhere. Well, it popped up that I was offline. And I didn't see anybody chatting, so I was wondering. crazy. For some reason, my lives always get cut off. I don't know why. I'll be sitting here chatting away and shit, and next thing you know, I look up, timer stopped dead, all kinds of shit. That was in the early days, back before I had 100, but now we have 200. And I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it, even though I'm not pushing this channel or anything else. This channel here is more for, I don't even know how to say it. Just be yourself. You know who you really are. That kind of channel, I guess. You know, yes, it's a knife channel, but I also go into a little bit of politics, not heavy into politics, and definitely I go into war because I have a war channel, not on YouTube, but another platform. I have a war room. And here's what's going to happen. If anybody cares, real quick. Trump's up for the Nobel Peace Prize. Several countries have voted him in for the Nobel. I guess they're picking sometime this week. Once we find out who gets the Nobel Peace Prize, that's when everything's going to start. He's just holding off on Venezuela until that happens. Because how can you win the Nobel Peace Prize if you just invaded a country that really didn't invade you? Sort of like a Ukraine thing, you know what I mean? We are invading Venezuela. We are. It's already in the books. It's already been said. Everybody's waiting. The troops are on the transports. We are going to invade Venezuela. Once that happens, that's when everything's going to break loose because China has interest in Venezuela, South America, period. China has bases in Venezuela. Russia has bases in Venezuela. It's all going to start then. I give it 60 days. And it's going to be all hell. This ain't going to be World War II, where everybody in America watches this shit on newsreels. So, but we'll get into that another time. This is a 200 celebration, so we're just going to have fun today. We're not going to worry about what cruise missile is going to fly over our house in a couple of weeks. But it is going to go down, and I hate it. I hate war, even though I was one. Well, you never was a soldier. You always are a soldier. Unless something bad happens while you're in the military and you get kicked out, and then you have a bad attitude. But if you're, you leave with honors, then the rest of your life is based, my whole life's been based on the military. Everything I've done, my work ethics, everything. I have actually lost jobs because of my work ethic. And that's kind of nuts to say. But yeah, I've literally lost jobs because I push people too hard. And sorry. I don't know. I take things seriously, I guess, when it comes to missions. Everything in my life's a mission. So I look at it that way. That's the way I look at it. Okay, you want me to do this? Fine. Okay, I got to sit down. I got to think about it. I got to come up with a plan, how I'm going to do it, and then attack. And I don't quit till it's done. That's the way my life has been since I've been 17 years old. Well, actually, let's take this back. Let's back up a little bit. Since I've been old enough to remember, because my dad was a Marine. Once a Marine, always a Marine, and you will be brought up as a Marine. If you didn't get up for school, my dad would come in, he would blow the bugle, not literally a bugle, but he would make the sound of a bugle. He would leave. 5 minutes later, he would come back. If you were not out of bed, you found yourself face down on the floor with the mattress on your back. And you were out of bed. So, yeah, that was my childhood. I was brought up as a Marine, trained as a Marine. My dad was teaching me hand-to-hand combat when I was 4 years old, how to take a knife away from people, all kinds of shit. My dad trained Marines. He was on the Marine shooting team. So, yes, I know how to shoot long distances and all that good shit. So when I joined the military, which is kind of funny, I went Greg, I was thinking about you earlier today, bro. And I was like, I hope he comes in for my giveaway tonight. And you lost. You came in too late, brother. I posted it. I was hoping you'd see it. I guess I should have probably hit you up. But anyway, glad to see you. But anyway, yeah, my whole life up until the 90s, about 90, was all military based. So I incorporated that into my regular life. And yeah, Barb gets irritated at me a lot because of it, because I don't know, it's just a mental thing with me. It's not that I'm doing it on purpose or trying to be mean. It's just we have a mission. Let's complete the mission. One track mind type thing. I don't know. I'm back. Cool. I didn't know you left. Must have missed that message. Of course, I've been babbling for the last 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm sorry you guys missed the giveaway. I started an hour early though than I usually do, but I did post it. So I was hoping everybody'd see it. A lot of people actually did comment on my post. So, yeah, Henry D's here. So how you been, Greg? What you carrying? Anything? Anything interesting? Joe's already gone, Greg. He won, by the way, if anybody's wondering. Joe won. It's all because of Joe we started early, too, because he had to get up early. And Sunday during Barbie's Live, he asked if we could do it a little early, and I said, yeah, we can do that. And then Joe won, and he ran away. It's crazy. Yeah, the old Spider Co's. These are running like, you can get these pair of threes. They're standard, whatever the hell that shit is, plastic, I guess. They call it FRN, or I don't know what the hell they call it, but for like $1.20, $1.10. I've seen them as low as 100. It's damn good knife. I got this back in January, February-ish. And I take it to work or outside. Anything I'm going to do outside, weed eating, mowing, this is the knife I take. This one here is more or less from my kit, my military kit. That's where she's going to go, one of my pouches. And I just got this one a week ago. So, don't like that clip though. And the problem is with this one is you can't. No, you can't. It doesn't have the wire. Well, I guess there's one made. But it's got the 3-prong instead of the 2-prong. Ralph, I'm lucky I still remember my name. No shit there. It's okay. Speaking of Greg Vanderlip, Barb had spoken to him last night, I think it was. And just on their own chatting or some shit. And she came to bed last night and she told me about Greg. Well, this morning I woke up and I had my coffee and everything. My head was clear. And I was like, was you telling me something about Greg last night? She said, yeah. And she went, I said, damn, man. It's like every morning I wake up is like coming off a hangover. It's like you drink really heavy the night before and then when you wake up, you can't remember. That's me every day now for some reason. My brain is just really, 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 it's pissing me off. I'm actually a little worried because it's getting worse. I've walked to the store now just in the last month 3 times without my wallet. I never go anywhere without my wallet. First of all, I have to walk to the store. I have a Demco with a Digicamo scales. I like those scales. Yeah, I got a, what was this, a Kubi? This Kubi with the Digi scales. This is the only one I ever got off Dark Water. Because all the rest of them either gave away to somebody else or whatever. But this is a nice little knife actually too. It's Mizo. Yeah, Mizo. But the 3-hole thing, I can't figure that this pattern here has got a hole in a line, and then to the KB thing on the pivot. But I've seen other knives as well that aren't Kubi. So I don't know, is this guy's like mark that designs the knife? But I've seen this pattern before, and I got to figure out where it's coming from. This is a nice little Kubi. It really is. It's fancy. It says KB. I think this came out way before the KB line. I'm pretty sure the Mizo's been around a while. But you can't use the fuller. They didn't cut it out enough to use the fuller unless you have thick fingernails, because you can't reverse flick it anywhere. And there's no thing. I don't think you can do it from this side, to be honest. Hold on, let me get everything set right. Yeah, a little bit, but it's hard. So my thing was, why put a fuller in it if you can't use it? You know? And a lot of people call them bloodlines. They're not bloodlines. Fuller is never meant to be a bloodline. A fuller is meant to just take weight off the knife itself. I mean, yes, it kind of works as a blood groove to let the blood leak out, per se. But I looked that up once, and they said, no, it has nothing to do with blood. It was just made for the stability of the steel, like an I-beam. The reason they make an I-beam I shape is for strength. And the same concept is with the fuller. It acts like an I-beam, and it takes off weight of the knife. So. All right, let me catch up here on the chat. I'll expect to catch you later. Yeah, I usually go out on 10, Mick. Yeah, but I did make a post. I apologize, guys. I do. For those of you who thought I was coming on at 10. I should have probably done it earlier. The post, anyway. Yeah, wife had a small shift, so we've been watching. Yeah, Netflix. Yeah. Carrying a cold steel slug, man. Okay, cool. I haven't got any cold steel. Now, back in the day, cold steel to the knife people were junk. That's just the way it was. Cold steel was like your Walmart knife, okay? And I'm not talking about the new Walmart knives. I'm talking about the old Ozark Trail shit. That's just the way it was. Yeah, you could get some funky shit from cold steel that you couldn't get from like swords and spears and all kinds of weird machetes and stuff like that. But everybody always had problems with the steel. So real knife people would stay away from cold steel. But now I guess they're a thing, especially with all the stuff they have now. I have a Demco with Digicam. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, I just read that. I had a Demco fixie I won off Instagram off some big knife people prepper channel or some shit. And I gave it to Bando for a giveaway. I think I made a mistake with that. But, oh well, I don't think anybody ever got it. So that was a nice knife. It was a Tonto, too. It was made in Taiwan, though. It wasn't their top-of-the-line Demco shit. But, hey, it was a Demco. No, cold steel was shame. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I'm slacking. Yeah, I got to get one. Just to see what the hype's about. I'm going to have to get one of the AD series. I understand. I've talked to a few people that have them. I haven't got to hold one yet. I was over at B's not last Friday night. Or was it last Friday night? Or Friday night before. Anyway. Hey, dog. I'm doing a TV show here. Come on. Why are you going to do that? Every time he drinks water, he chokes. I don't understand. He's been doing it since he's a puppy. And there's nothing wrong with him. We had him checked. He just overdrinks and then hacks up a lung for some reason. I've been carrying cold steel for 20 years and put other brands to shame. Yeah, I understand clip, but I'm talking a little bit more than 20 years ago. I'm talking more towards back in the 80s when they first popped, I guess you could say. Come on, dog. Oh, shit. Hold on one second, guys. Jesus Christ, dogs. I swear to God. This is bullshit. Here's another one. Got her. You went out too? Come on. Sorry about that, guys. Next time they're getting blocked off in the living room. They don't ever do this. They don't ever go out every 5 minutes like this until I'm sitting here trying to do something. 80-10. Yeah, they got the 80-10, 15, 20, 20.2. Some are pretty pricey. I've noticed that. I've been carrying cold steel. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I gotta pick me up one. I'm sure one will come available here one of these days. I'll probably, maybe one day I'll win another $300-400 knife. Trade it to somebody for fucking, like I do. Yeah, 1 KB I won. It was almost $400. I traded that off real quick. I didn't even have that a week, I don't think. I don't do fancy knives. I just don't. I don't know. I'm not a knife collector. All my knives have a purpose. And to be honest, a lot of my cheaper knives are some of my favorite knives. Oops, sorry guys. That was me. But I don't get into all this Timascus and all this crazy stuff. I don't. I would love to see like this type of material. You know, it's kind of rubber, but it's not. But it's really, 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 really grippy. You know, this type of material on a folder. That's just how chintzy I am. You know, I'm more about the performance of the knife more than the glam of the knife. Yeah, cold steel axis. Now, there was a couple military buddies of mine that carried them. And yes, they were damn good, even though I like mine better. You're live, am I? Thank you. So I must have went off again, or my phone's doing weird things. I don't know. Who knows? Ticker's still going, so apparently I'm live. Oh well. Is anybody know if loot's going on tonight? I think it's tonight, isn't it? Tonight or tomorrow? He usually does his CAD thing. Anybody seen any posts from Loot? See if he's going on tonight. Usually he starts about 11 or 12. 2.5 I have. Cliff says 2.5 I have. Cool. I don't. I just want to check one out. They're a decent looking knife. I mean, as far as looks goes. Pretty good sized knife, if I remember correctly. Everything's running fine, Rolf. Okay, well, my phone keeps telling me I'm offline. I don't know. That's the second time it's happened. I've split over 300 cords in my cold steel. Wow. Damn. Okay. That'll work. I don't know. Nobody really had it when back, like, I don't know. I don't know if they were around in the 70s. Here's the way we did it. Our fixed blade was our hunting knife. Then you had your buck 110 or similar something to that, which went in a little leather case on your belt. And that would be your everyday carry. That would be what you would carry. And then hunting season, you'd carry your fixed blade or whatever. And as far as a pocket knife was this case, that's what everybody carried. That was the 3 knives. And that's the way it was in the 70s up till the late 80s. Nobody really got into the knife thing like everybody's getting into now. Yes, there was collectors, but they collected these. They collected buck. They collected shit from Germany, stuff like that. China wasn't even a thing. Matter of fact, we were still getting shit from Japan up until the mid 80s. Everything was made in Japan. Not China, Japan. $45, Rolf, you will not get a better. Oh, really? 45 for an axe? Wow. That's pretty cheap. Yeah, hey, my buddy posted on my Viking group. Well, actually, I just seen it, and he posted actually around Blade Show time. He's doing spearheads now. Viking spearheads. The same guy made my axes. For those of you that haven't seen them, they're right here. Let me see if I can even get them in frame. Well, shit, no, probably. Let me see here. Probably better off doing it this way. Boink. Yeah, these two babies. This one's actually Barbie's. I bought it for her, but this one's mine. And these are hand forged, literally hand forged, not just ground and put out, but they're. You get a little close, you can see the forge marks and everything on them. But yeah, his name is Lindell Driggers. And if anybody's interested, he's got spears points right now. He's got small and large. Smalls are 45 and larges are 100. But these here I got on a deal from him because he had them a long time. He was trying to get rid of them, but normally they go for about $250. So. And here's the handles. The wraps I did myself. And I used furniture, staples, tacks, whatever you want to call it. If I can find one. Where the hell to go? I know I got a bunch of them on there. Oh, Jesus. Here's one. Oh, maybe I didn't use it on that one. Yeah. Those are made out of, it's shit. Something 65 steel, and the bits are 1099. So it's all high carbon steel. Yeah, $45 though. Yeah. I'll tell you what I did look at the other day. Advertisement. Oops. All you're seeing is the top of my head. I was flipping through something the other day on YouTube, I think it was. They have canes. And I knew they had sword canes. But these ones were just, I think they're all made out of G10 or something, but they got one that looks like an axe, a war hammer, a shillelagh, and they're not expensive. I'll pick up on a couple of them bads. Hell yeah. Because I take it, this is my cane. Anywhere I go, this is what I use. And then this I put in myself. It's kind of one of them moon rocks. It's a big flat stone that we got up at the gem mine. And then the actual head of this is let me do it this way. Remember the old clawfoot bathtubs? Well, this is off a coffee table. And it's beat up pretty well. I've had her a few years. But that's what I use. Everywhere I go, that's what I have. That's why I had a Blade Show and everything. Yeah, Blade Show. I was going to bring that up earlier during my rant about why some people don't come to my lives anymore. I had a great time at Blade Show. Would I do it again? Yes. Do I need more money? Hell yes. We took, between me and Barb, we took a little over 3,000, and that wasn't even close. Not even close. That got us our hotel room, our ride, food, and a couple knives. Yeah. And it was pretty much gone 4 days later. You make your own canes. I made this one. This used to be a pull stick, and that's the foot off a damn table. And then I inlaid the rock. When it was new, it looked a lot better, but yeah, I don't usually buy canes, but since I seen the cold steel ones, I was like, But yeah. But anyway, back to Blade Show. I was a little disappointed. You know the old saying, be careful when you meet your heroes. You might get disappointed. I got disappointed a couple times. One had no time for us at all. I'm not going to say any names. And it was even the second day of Blade Show when that happened. And then the other one had no time at all for us, but his wife did. His wife was really nice. And there was one more. And then a few people from the community. That was really disappointing. So going to Blade Show is kind of a mixed bag. Don't expect a lot from people. No matter how much you've donated to the channel, no matter how much you've talked on the channel, no matter how much they've sent you from that channel, face to face, they ain't your friend. Some of them, I'm not saying all of them, but some of them. Some of them, you're just a number. That's all you are. You're just a sub. And that was the disappointing. That was the very bummer part of the whole Blade Show thing. Time is it? Holy shit! I'm over my 2-hour mark. That's okay. Nobody coming on anyway that I know of. Dragoon, okay, popping in. Yeah, it's my 200 giveaway celebration. Woohoo! Guess I could put my hat back on so my bald head doesn't fuck the camera up. But yeah, I was, after Blade Show was over with and a long ride home, had a moment to take it all in, and think. There was some disappointing moments. Some people talk a big game, but when you get to meet them, I don't know, maybe they're scared. Maybe they're shy. I don't know. But I was really disappointed. No matter your favorite. Yeah. Outstanding. That was good, Cliff. That was good. I needed that. Can't wait till my 300. Maybe one of these days I'll just have a giveaway and give it all away. I don't know. There was a guy at Blade Show, though, which I thought was cool. I'm about ready to drop a $300 knife. Stay, you little prick. That's not the part I want. And guys, making knives is easy. I'm dead serious. You would not believe how easy it is. Here's for instance, okay? Now, figures, putting it behind the camera. This one here. That's a DeWalt saw blade. That's all it is. I made this as a camp knife about 15 years ago. Brass pins, cherry wood handle, stays sharp. It's made out of some high carbon steel because it'll rust in a heartbeat if you don't keep oil on it at least once every 6 months anyway. Like most of the shit. I don't know. They're really easy to make, but this is what I was getting to. This case here. This guy had a box of them, and they were called seconds, and he just set it out for free. Oh, I mean, nice thick. It's got the ferro rod holder in it and everything. Free. A lot of free shit. Although be careful if you ever went to a blade show, because you'll get used to this. Okay, stickers, patches, yeah, they're all out there for free, you know, for advertisement purposes, whatnot. Sunday, right at the very end of blade show, we went to the smaller room just to check it out one more time. And as we were walking out, there was this one table and had a bunch of stickers and little pins, little pushback pins. And Barb grabbed one of each. We were walking out, and this little kid starts chasing us down. My mom says you have to pay for those. Oh, okay. Well, everybody else is giving this shit away for free, but here you go, kid. Yeah. So I don't know. And then the other problem with blade show is half of them can't speak English. So by the time you wait, there's like 3 or 4 Chinese people and then one English speaking American. So unless you're just there to buy something and you want to bullshit and actually talk about some of the knives, you got to wait for the one guy that can speak English to get to your turn to find out more. And then he ain't got a lot of time to talk to you because he's the only English speaking person behind the counter. So yeah, you got to watch out for that too. Cold steel's the best. Yeah. Yeah, it is now, obviously. I'm in need of a good short axe and a new chopping axe. Well, everybody, according to Cliff, Cold Steel's got some shit. He has split, where'd it go? A couple comments above that one. 300 cords of wood with his Cold Steel. And for the price, hell, sounds great to me. Any particular one? What's your favorite, Cliff? There's several. The Trail Boss. I've heard of that one. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. And on this channel, guys, it's open. It's free. You know, I will never charge anybody to be on this channel or anything. Yes, I drink. Yes, I smoke. Oh, freaking well. I'm 61 fucking years old. I really don't give a shit about anything anymore. It's probably another reason why I have 10 people in my lives. Like I said, I don't care. I'm just here to hang out with you guys and have a good time and talk about knives or whatever's on your mind. Speaking of knives, let me see here. Where did it go? Hey, dog, take a break. Oh, yeah, there was one I wanted to talk about, just to get y'all's opinion, if I can find it without knocking everything over. Yeah, figures, that ain't it. No, I'll probably have to go this way, right? That's that one. That's probably this one. Nope, there they went anyway. Nope. Yeah, did y'all hear about Rosecraft? Yeah, that's what it is. Rosecraft stopped. They're going to stop making their modern knives. So if anybody's got, excuse me a minute, I got to pick up a couple knives. If anybody's got any of them new Rosecraft modern ones, hang on to them. Because, yeah, that's done. There it is. What do y'all think about this? Oops. I keep thinking the camera's the other way. What do y'all think about this? Really? Would you give $100 for it? Really? Oh, I always have, Cliff. And I'm honest, straight up honest about everything. I don't pull punches, man. I just don't understand the thought behind this knife. Yeah, I don't either. I seriously want to cut that off. Take it right down, just keep the line going underneath out to here. I want to take the grinder to it so bad. I really do. You like the blade? Well, actually the handle is bolted at solid steel frame or whatever. Yes, I'm sure it's steel. Hell, you could probably put something on or buy a couple blocks of some whatever, carbon fiber or whatever, and make your own. And then just, what the hell is that hanging off of it? Thread? Never carried a knife. Scared to. People will laugh at me. I almost put it in the giveaway. Yeah, we almost did. But I went with the Wixco instead. Actually, this knife was on loan. But when I got to playing with it, this is like one of the only few button locks I have that it don't really stick. It actually has a smooth action. So I bought the damn thing. Great action, man. And you can about flick it from anywhere. It's got every hole in the world on it. You can even flick it way down here. So I'm sure the milling is the reason for the cost. Yeah, I'm sure too, Alex. Yeah, they're like, I don't know, $1.20, something like that. I remember the first time I saw this knife, I think it was on Big Red. Like about a year ago. Maybe a little longer than a year ago. And I was like, well, no, I take it back. It was on DVD. DVD brought it out. And that's back when DVD's channel wasn't about as many people as you see here. And I was like, you know what I'd do? And he goes, yeah, Rolf, I know what you do. He said, you'd cut that thing off. I said, you're damn right I would. That first hump don't need to be there. And yeah, we joked about it a little bit then, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's interesting, but it looks like a gas station knife because that's what gas station knives they just go totally overboard with everything. But yet, I don't even know what steel this is. Is it 154 or 14? Hell, might be that. Might be 448 S or some shit. Where's my thing? Oh, it's a bad part about putting all your boxes away. Nitro V, imagine that. You can't just read off the box what the hell's in it. Yeah, it's very light. I mean, really light. I think it weighs 2 or under. I mean, it is really super, super, super light. If I'm not going to carry it, I'm not going to own it. Yeah, I understand that. Although there are a lot that I own that I very rarely carry, only for the simple fact is I want to keep in decent shape until time comes. And the time is near. The time is getting near. Interesting knife. One of them ones just sit around drinking beer with your buddies and you pull it out and they laugh at you and then they play with it and then they're like, why? But yeah. What we got here? Then you got knives like this. Just your standard, how many times have you seen that design? Yeah, it might have been a crossbar lock or it might have been frame lock or whatever. But it's made by some weird company, whatever the hell that says. I don't read Chinese. But it's got great action, great micarta. They run about 35, 40 bucks. Barb won this off with somebody I ain't seen in a long time. Iowa AK. Wonder what happened to him. Yeah, he had this on one of his how many sub giveaways, and that's where that came from. Now this one, I carry shit like this all the time. Just your standard little OD green black pocket knife. I like tactical knives. Well, tactical looking knives, per se. Like this thing here. I love this knife. I just wish I had a choice in the handle. I hate orange. I hate Hunter. Blaze orange is what we used to call it back in the day. I've carried my Halloween Kaiser from last year all month, and I'm using them plumbing and all. Okay. Very good. Okay, SU2. I have 3 blades shattered. I've had 3 blades shatter in our temps. Oh, okay. Wow. ADC 5 folder. So, yeah. My standard carry is 1 regular folder, 1 small folder, and 1 fixie. If I'm going out for the day. If I'm just going to the store and back, I just grab a whatever. Love this knife. It's a MagnaCut. It's handmade here in the States. It's a custom. Dewey Hill Forge out of Virginia. It was an Instagram win. Great blade. Great everything. Love the way it feels in the hand. And it's got that real grippy G10, not that fake plastic shit they're calling G10. G10, for those of you who don't know, is dried paint. The story goes, some dude was in a paint booth, and through years and years of painting cars and shit and whatever, builds up in the corners, and he pulled it out and he sawed some in pieces, and there was different color layers and all kinds of shit, and it had this grippy feel to it. And they started making beads and shit, and they started making all kinds of shit out of it, and the knife companies picked up on it. That's the story I was told. But it's supposed to be a little soft feeling. It's not supposed to be hard as a rock like plastic. You guys are a pain in my ass, man. You really are. You good? All right. By the gods. But yeah. I own quite a few. Oh, that's Barbie. Yeah, I know you have a lot. I give Barbie a lot of my wins. Lately, anyway, since she started her channel. And then between me and her, we've given a lot of knives away. We don't really, like a lot of times we'll win knives and we just give them to somebody else in the chat or unless it's something I don't have and I've really wanted. Yeah, I mean, I got enough. I think I have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, probably 30 folders and 10 fixies. One of my favorites. Oops. I always show the bad side. I love this knife. 2 reasons. I like the blade, for one, but the sound. The acoustics on this knife is just crazy. Yeah, I understand, Cliff. I see, and if I could, that's where I'd be. I've never lived in a town, even a small town like I'm living in now. I've never really lived, well, up until I met Barbie. I was always out somewhere deep, 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 somewhere. But that way my dogs can run free, not free, but, run and all that good shit. And if I want to piss off my back porch, I'll piss off my back porch. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Must be a plumbing thing. Spider Co for work, very briefly, but I got a Kaiser 3V. I was cutting a hose. Wow. Yeah, see, and me being a fixie guy originally, our fixies, we always kept them in the high 50s for hardness because we want them to flex like a sword. A real sword will flex and bounce right back. And when you start getting in the 60s, in the high 60s, that shit's just going to shatter. I'm sorry. I don't really like a hard knife. I don't care if I got to sharpen it. Hell, in normal life, not talking about work, okay? You just carry a knife. How many times are you really going to use it? Maybe once or twice a day to open some coffee or something like that. So how are you really going to need all that? I mean, I'm thinking more, I know collectors, it's a totally different thing with collectors. I totally understand that. I'm not a collector. I like to play with them and then eventually move on. I like to check out some new shit, but I don't like high hardness knives. I really don't. I mean, if they're around 58, 57, it's fine with me. When I do mine, I heat treat mine. I put them in there till they're non-magnetic. Once they're past non-magnetic, cool it, let it sit, check, make sure it didn't warp. A couple of days later, let it time settle. I'll throw it in the oven at 450, 425 until it turns wheat brown. Usually takes about an hour. There you go. I've never had a problem sharp with an edge or anything. And the edges being shit or too hard or too soft. So I don't know. You guys gonna shut up? There's nothing out here. Oh, okay. Come on. Come on, Fred. Come on, Freddy. Man, Freddy. Come on, puppies. Here's your good boys. Here's your good boys. Come on. All right. Go see mommy for a while. Yeah, I don't really like a super hard knife. I do high mountain and swift water rescue. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you need to count on your knife. I saw what's her face. I don't know if you've seen it yet, Cliff. She's got a short out, little backwoods there. A rescue knife she was showing the other day. It didn't have a point. It had a flat tip on it like a pry bar. But it had, I think it was double edged or single edged, but looked double edged. And then it had it was a fixed blade, if I remember right. I think it was no, or was it? Or maybe it was slid up or something. But anyway, she's got a video out on a rescue knife some company's making. Search and rescue knife. It's not often, but when called, yeah. I tell you what, you live next to any river of any size anyway. There's always search and rescues in the summer. I cannot believe how stupid people get around water. Especially dead so like 4th of July and shit out on lakes. How do you run into another boat or a dock? Yeah, I know there's stupid people out there, but I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, you seen it? Okay. I just seen it the other day. Scrolling through old YouTube. I'm sure it's expensive. Anything she shows is out of my range. I wish I was in a remote area. Of course, soon we're all going to be in a remote area. No electricity, no internet. How are we going to do lives with no internet? Anybody figured that one out yet? I mean, I got all of my backups hit. I've got charging blocks, solar this, solar that. 25-year freeze-dried fucking food stacked up in the wall in the basement. But no, well, I got my radios. You know, I'll tell you what, these new radios, and of course, once emergency is declared, the FCC rules go out the window. Y'all know that. But they're getting more and more data-based on the radios. It's where you can send messages now and all this other stuff. If we just had a little bit more time, I'm sure one of the little Chinese bastards would come out with one you could actually do a live on. You got to give them Chinese credit, man, when it comes to electronics. Yeah, they'll steal all your shit. Matter of fact, the guy just got fired today. He worked for the Secretary of Defense or Secretary of State. One of his right-hand man. Found out his right-hand man was his girlfriend was a Chinese spy. So yeah, he got fired today. Lives 72 miles from the city. That's, yeah, I'd love that. But then I'd have to have everything delivered. Because I have no way to, I mean, I'll drive if I have to, but that's bullshit right now, man. This medical shit with me is just pissing me off so bad. I'm about ready to dump every pill in the toilet and just see what happens. I really am. To get this leg taken care of, I might just do that. But right now, I got to keep my blood pressure down. I got to keep my blood thin, which I'm working on that, by the way. Where's my shot glass? Until they take care of that clot in my leg. Bad habits and boats don't mix. Yeah, but still, you have forever to see what's coming. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I can see a couple, like you said, drunk people. But man, I get on these YouTube channels for fun some Saturday mornings and shit. That one dude from Florida where they launched the boats. It's like these guys can't even get the boats in and out of the water, let alone drive the son of a bitch. It's crazy, man. Yeah. Well, y'all, it's almost 11:30. Started at 9. Well, I reckon I'll let y'all go and get to your midweek evening. Happy hump day and everything. Thank you all for coming in and helping me celebrate my 200 subscriber giveaway. And Congratulations to Joe for winning. He won a Wixco Skort. I think it was a Skort or the other one. Axor. Sorry, it's always the other one. Axor and the 14C steel sex looking thing. Fixed blade. Bunch of swag. Fidget spinner. All that good stuff. Yeah. Joe K won. Yep. So anyway, yes, thank you. Y'all have a great evening. I love you all for coming in. Thanks for subscribing. And we'll see you probably next weekend at 10 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock. And my next giveaway celebration will be at 300. And that'll be probably about this time next year. So that's how that'll go. Y'all take care. Love you. Party on, Wayne. Are you going to work or not? Are you sure you want to stop streaming? I don't know. Let me think about it for a minute. Yeah, almost.